Survivors we are, survivors we are. Are you ready for the journey? Clones Karim is the name, yes indeed, survivors we are.
Hi, Crohn's Karim here. You must forgive me if you hear some noising or some drilling whilst we're talking. I'm trying my best, but there is some building work going on here. But again, I'm just going to carry on, power through as they say. I talked about some various things that you might have to go through whilst you're in this situation or suffering with an immune issue or a digestive problem or any kind of chronic problem. There are various things you have to go through. Yesterday it was about grieving over your previous life and taking control of what you have, right? Today I'm going to talk about feeling too tired to do things, or being frustrated about how tired you can be, especially you want to do some stuff. It was either yesterday or today I posted, when you are frustrated with me of the things I cannot do, just imagine how frustrated I must be when I'm not able. And it's true, it does resonate, it does make you feel that way, you know. Other people can see that, oh, this person, sometimes they look at it as your struggle, especially if they're compassionate and understanding, but others can say, oh, well, she did that thing yesterday, how come she can't do that thing today? Or he did a long 50-mile K yesterday, how is it that, you know, now he can't sort of go to the park or come for our walk? You pick and choose your battles, right? That's what you have to come to terms with. There are some things that you can do, and there are some things that you just put to one side. You know what you can and you can't do. So feeling too tired is a good example. Now, in the early time of my early adulthood, I used to hang around with this group of friends. We were in and out of each other's lives pretty much every single weekend. Every social function, it was us lot. It was like 4 boys and 4 girls, and various other people used to join our group. But we even keep the same group today. We've sort of grew up together from babies until our ages now, and we've kept that group. But as young adults, well, we didn't have a care in the world, should I say, apart from work and school and what have you. We weren't married, we didn't have children, we didn't have family commitments and what have you. But back then we used to hang out all the time. Now, I had been diagnosed with Crohn's, trying to stay or keep up with the group, but genuinely feeling very tired. But that internal enthusiasm, that's natural. I want to be part of everything. But after a little while, I did find it very hard to keep up with those, should I say commitments? No, with that social life. Yeah, that's the right word. With that social life. So there was a party, whether it was 99 or 98, I can't quite remember. It might have been 2001. Actually, I think it was 2001, where everyone had decided that it was New Year's Eve. We're going to go to this big party on New Year's and hang out. Everyone's going to be there. It's going to be a big laugh. And for those of you who can remember, it was called Pickett's Lock. That's taking me back just saying the word Pickett's Lock. Now, I'd just come out of surgery. We're talking, I'd been at home for about a week. And I thought, yeah, I can do this. And I've still got those staple stitches inside of me. And I've gone to the event, and everyone's sort of getting out and doing their thing, socialising and whatnot. And I'm literally sitting at the table with my Coke, trying to smile, trying to make jokes, really trying to be part of the ambience, but just knowing I can't do this. This is too much for me. But that's a good example of tired. The enthusiasm's there, you really want to do it, but you put these things off. So I learned, oh, here comes the noise. I learned to then manage myself where I wouldn't completely burn out myself during the week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then when we have a social event, I've got a little bit of energy that I've found that I can go to them. But it took me years to be able to commit to those kind of things. And through those years, we had family weddings, lots of these guys getting married, having babies, barbecues and whatnot. So the group was still there, but it wasn't this overwhelming New Year's party where everyone's just socialising to a maximum event. but it was sort of tamer situations where you could rest between. But nonetheless, it took me a good 15 years to be able to say, oh, I can do this again. So it wasn't long ago, it was about, I'd say 3 years ago, I could be wrong, but there was a family wedding. We all went to Spain, and honestly, the plane ride got us there, but then the plane didn't land where we were supposed to land, it landed further away. So the whole lot of family had to get in a coach. Another, I think, was an hour or three. Forgive me again, I've kind of mentally blocked what happened, but it was another long journey to the actual airport where we were supposed to land. Then we had to pick up our cars, and at this point I've got literally nothing left. And the journey to where the hotel and the event was going to be, it was these winding roads, pitch black. We've got BMWs and fast cars ahead, and I've got this little chug four-wheeler slow thing, but I'm trying to keep up, but I've got nothing left of me, but I'm having to keep up with everybody. By the time we'd got to the venue, I'd had nothing left. I didn't really feel like I could carry on with lots of the events that were planned, but I did. I found my way to be able to do that, and I enjoyed myself because it was a good family thing. But it did teach me a lot about feeling tired. And now that I own my tiredness, there we go. Now I own my tiredness, and I work within what I can and can't do. Whatever anybody offers me, if I want to do it, I'll go. And if I don't, I'm okay, because I'm tired and I don't really want to knacker myself or kill myself. So that's a good thing to say, just to know when you're tired, to admit that you're tired, to accept that you're tired, and there's nothing wrong in being tired. It's one of those things. Alright? I'm going to love you and leave you now. I've got a social function this evening with my boys. We're going for a nice little meal, a little catch up. Maybe I'll take a picture whilst I'm there, I don't know, but it's a lovely place. Hopefully I'll speak to you tomorrow and we can go through the next thing, which is wondering if food will make me sick. Okay? So, Corim out.
Survivors we are.